I've been involved in exhibitions both as an exhibitor and an organiser for 40 years. I ran a merchandising business doing things like printing pens and mugs, etc. for over 30 years.
Yeah.
And I used to go to the big exhibitions in places like Olympia, NEC, the big venues, and they would cost thousands to have a stand at those. And I always felt that the organisers weren't too bothered about the smaller company that was there. Once they got you there and got your money, they pretty much left you to it. And I always thought, again, one day I'm going to start business expos, business shows for the smaller business that one can afford and two are fully supported. So roughly 15, 16 years ago, I ventured into this market.
Yeah, okay.
Thoroughly enjoying it. I started off at the Brighton Racecourse running a Brighton Business Expo there. Stayed there for 6 years, and then I moved to the Amex Stadium. And next year, 2026, will be my 5th year at the Amex Stadium.
So, for anyone that doesn't know, the Amex Stadium is Brighton and Hove's football ground down here on the sunny south coast, if you're watching in Scotland or America.
Yeah.
So, I suppose you kind of southeast focused, are you? Like you're kind of doing it's kind of Gatwick or South London-y type down businesses, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of like part of the M25 corridor, if you like.
Yes.
We go... I've now got 3 shows running. I've got one in Eastbourne that we launched this year, which went well, and I have my 2nd Gatwick show in October this year.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I do in partnership with Gatwick Diamond Business.
Yeah.
Again, that was very successful, and that will be happening again next year, possibly in a new venue.
Yeah.
Don't know yet. And I think Eastbourne will possibly be in a new venue next year as well.
Okay. So how's the kind of business taken off? I mean, presumably you left where you were to pursue this, pens and paper essentially, branded pens and paper, to pursue this, and then obviously that's a big step to do that, but obviously it's grown since then. What's the kind of like the curve of turnover, growth, whatever, how's that kind of been really? I mean, early days it's always difficult to get anything in hospitality events off the ground, and then it grows with kind of, in my experience, it grows with like brand recognition and repeated things. Like you run it for 3 years, it doesn't really get off the ground. It's when people start going, oh, I hear about that all the time. So.
Yeah. Well, I found that I'm a big networker. I've been networking again for many, many years. So I've got a lot of connections, especially in the southeast and Brighton area, mid-Sussex. And when I launched my first show at the racecourse, we actually sold out, which kind of really surprised me, to be honest.
That's good, yeah.
I wasn't expecting that, and I think we had something like 45, 48 stands. We managed to get over 200 people through the door, so that was another bonus. And we delivered what I said we'd deliver, and that was great support service to the exhibitors, great seminars, a lot of good... What I do is I create a buzz at my shows, and people now say, we really like the buzz at your shows.
Yeah.
There's a lot of networking going on, a lot of connections being made.
Hello, my name's Matthew Cox and I'm an entrepreneur, and this is my podcast. Basically, what we do is we have business owners from all different walks of life come on the show and they talk to me about their trials, tribulations, expansion of their business, staffing issues, cash flow problems, whatever it might be. And we come up with some tangible ways to kind of fix that so that they can go off and deal with that, and you as the audience can have some key takeaway points. So if that sounds like you want to come on the show, it's completely free of charge. All you need to do is head over to our website and fill in the form, apply to be on the show. One of the lovely team here will get back to you, we'll get you booked in and get you on the show, and then we'll get it all aired out for everybody to see.